It's game over, man!
Hey, what's up guys and gals, it's Cole 4.0, and today some very exciting news was brought to my attention. Like, I had one of my friends sit there go, hey, I know you like this game a lot, so I've got some great news for you. And I flipped my shit. Alright, today I got the news of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic would be available October 24th for backwards compatibility. And I lost my nonsense, alright? I'm saying less words than I normally do because, you know, there's this tiny thing right here that's paying attention to me very closely. He's also watching himself and his head and my face on the computer. But anyway, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is coming to the Xbox One, Xbox One S, and the Xbox One X backwards compatibility. And for those of you who are going to get mad that I sit there and say it separately, they're different consoles. Yes, they're both Xbox One. Yes, they're all Xbox Ones, but they're different consoles. They all have different powerhouses. Just say that. Some people are mad at me for that. Anyway, it is absolutely insane that they are bringing back my all-time favorite RPG and one of my top 10 favorite video games of all time, okay? It is sitting there very high up in my ranking system. Star Wars Knights of the Republic 1 and 2 are extremely high up on my ranking for the greatest games of all time. Let me tell you a little bit. If you have not played this game, alright? If you have never heard of it, then boy, you are doing something wrong. This game is absolutely amazing. It is such a fun game. The combat system is a little bit wonky, but the story is immersive and detailed. The planets that you can go to are absolutely amazing. The other characters that you meet along the way, there is almost infinite possibilities. Now, of course, there comes a time when all of your quests run out and you are done and done. But it is still one of the greatest RPGs of all time, in my opinion. If you want to argue with me on that, you can argue with me on that. I'm still defending it. I love this game so much, I still have the original Xbox disc that I was given for Christmas one year. I was like 7, I think. I was given that game for Christmas. And its case. I still have the original case, the original disc. The disc runs smoothly without any fails at all. And I have not traded it, I have not sold it, I have not repurchased it, or I have not lent it to a friend sit there saying, hey, you can play this for a couple of days, just bring it back to me. I have not in a single bit. This game, I have taken such great care of it. I love it. It is so high up in my collectibles list that it, like, I don't even want, you know, him. He will not touch my disc. If he wants his own copy, I will purchase him his own digital copy when he is old enough. Excuse me, I burped him as I was drinking a little bit. I was quite thirsty. Just ate, and my mouth was a little dry. But I'm good now. But anyway, this game is one of my favorite games of all time. The case is even still cracked from when I sat there and I apparently dropped it getting out of the car one day, and I did not realize it because I was going back and forth between my mom and my dad, and I dropped it one day, I guess because I had my baggie full of games and everything, and I guess the case fell out with the game and everything fell out and onto the frickin' gravel. Well, the next morning, my stepfather at the time is leaving with his son, and they accidentally run over the case. Alright? And he brings it up to me, he's freaking out because I hear this crunch. I'm like, oh, no, and I freak out and I run out there, and I sit there and I open it up, and it is fine. The case is cracked along the outside and everything, but it's perfectly fine. The game was unscathed, and I was so happy. As a matter of fact, I was so dedicated to this game and its series that hunting down the sequel, Knights of the Old Republic 2, I searched 7 years for the actual thing. Many times, people tried giving me, the case. People sat there and said, hey, I've got the case. Going to flea markets, they're like, hey, I've got it right here. They hand it to me, I open it up, and it's Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 in the case, and it's not the second one. I sit there and I look at them. There were times when I went off on them because I had been hunting for it so long, and I was so excited to finally have it. Well, I sat there and I hunted for over 7 years for the sequel, and my friend Kinji told me about, there's this little game store just down the street from me that was within walking distance. He sat there and said, you should check there, see if they've got it. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess since I'm going out, it was Halloween.
I can feel it
was Halloween 2015. Halloween 2015. I sat there and I was going out to go get my Halo Master Chief controller. I was going to get my Halo Master Chief controller. I was dressed in my Deadpool Assassin's outfit. I remember it. And as I was walking back from GameStop, I'm like, you know what? This store is open. I might as well go in and just double check to make sure if the game's there or not. And I go in and there's couches lined up and everything with, TVs all set up where you can sit there and play the old consoles, the Super Nintendo, the frickin' Nintendo 64, Atari, PlayStation 1, original Xbox, GameCube. And they've got comics lined up on the wall, old discs and different collectibles, and it just looked so beautiful walking in there. I was like, and just like, I felt like heavenly music was playing. Just, and I go in there, and I walk up to the guy, and I'm like, hey, I have a question for you. And he's like, yeah, what's up? I sit there, I'm like, do you happen to have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 Sith Lords? And he sits there, and he's like, well, we might. Let me just double check here in a couple of boxes real quick. I'm like, oh, okay. And he sits there and he turns around and he starts going through boxes. And I'm just looking around like, oh, that's cool. Oh, look, Pokemon Yellow version. Oh, look, there's that thing there. And I was freaking out. I was having such a great time. And about 5 minutes later, he sits there and he just tosses the case up onto the freaking counter. Just there. It's like, ah, you monster. You demon. I literally grabbed it so fast and held it to my chest, and I'm like, dude, what the hell, man? He's like, what? I'm like, I've been looking for this game for 7 years, and you're just gonna throw it around like it's worthless? He's like, we get it all the time, and I'm like, you were right down the street from me. Right down the street. And nobody told me you were here. I lost it. But I had such a great time. I literally sat there and unplugged my Xbox One. I had been addicted to Halo 5 since it got released. I unplugged my Xbox One, plugged in my original Xbox, and I did not touch my Xbox One for 7 days. I left it. And I played nothing but Kotor 2. Nothing but Kotor 2 for the longest time. And now that they're actually bringing it out onto the Xbox One as being backwards compatible with a graphic update, at least, it's got HD now, it's, gonna have better frame rates, less loading time, it's gonna have that little bitty update where it runs better, looks better, and it's gonna be, I am so excited to be playing this. One thing I can tell you guys right here, right now, is that you will be seeing a lot of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic content from me from this point on. After I get these next 4 videos that I'm already working on out, because as of right now it is 7:35 p.m. October 23rd. October 24th there will be another video coming out, and then I will have 2 more videos already scheduled. After these 4 videos, this one tomorrow and then the last 2, there will be a lot of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic content. And I am going to be flipping my crap. I am going to be so excited. I'm already excited. I've been literally just sitting there. I have the disc inserted in my Xbox right now, waiting for the second to install it. That way I can play it. I am that hyped for this. I love Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I love the Old Republic in itself. And I am so excited that this is finally coming out backwards compatible. And if you guys have not played this game, you are in for a real treat. It is an amazing game. It is literally $10 both on Steam and on the Microsoft Store. It's also on Android and iPhone. I'm pretty sure for $10. This game is something that you need to play. At least just to get a immersion into some of the Star Wars universe. Darth Revan is my all-time favorite Jedi and Sith. As a Jedi, he was very well respected during the Mandalorian Wars, and as a Sith, he was even more feared due to his power and the ability to sit there and just come back and straight up attack like he did. And then again, that's, all for different reasons. But anyway, that's all I wanted to do for this video. I had to get this story out. I had to sit there and just speak my 2 cents on this. This is absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait, guys. I cannot. I'm staying up until midnight, and I'm going to keep refreshing my Xbox just to make sure that I can sit there and play this on time. I am so hyped. I was almost going to call off tomorrow. I'm that hyped. I can't do that, though, because it's 40 hours this week, and I am so pumped. I finally got 40 hours, and, I got 40 hours this week, and I was like, I haven't even gotten that in, 3 weeks, so I'm hyped. I'm happy. But anyway, thank you guys and gals so much for tuning into this video. Say bye-bye, Oliver. Bye-bye. Tiny Human, say bye-bye. He don't really want to get up right now. He says he's done. He says he's done. But anyway, I love you guys and gals so very much. Kotor is amazing. Make sure that you play it. And remember that no matter what, there's always a reason to smile. Right, Tiny Human? Right. Love you guys. Bye!